On this edition, we'll be talking about navigating the path to a better life abroad. Stay tuned. Navigating the path to a better life abroad can be challenging, especially in today's harsh economic climate. With the rising trend of Japa, moving abroad at all costs, many Nigerians seek opportunities outside the country. Unfortunately, this desperation has led to an influx of travel agents, not all of whom have your best interests at heart. In this eye-opening video, we delve into the reality of travel agents in Nigeria. You will learn how to identify potential fraud, the importance of thorough research, and what red flags to look out for when dealing with these agents. Japa syndrome is a term used to describe the migration of Nigerians to other countries, for example, including myself, often in search of better opportunities. The word Japa comes from a Yoruba language and it is slang for to flee or to escape. It is a combination of the words Ja, which means break, and Pa, which means away. The demand for people relocating abroad has led to the emergence of travel agencies that assist Nigerians with the travel process. While some travel agencies are legitimate and may have the proper insight and connections to make obtaining a visa easier and quicker, many are fraudulent and aim to swindle unsuspecting people out of large sums of money. Despite the seeming complexity of travel process, obtaining a visa is not as difficult as it may appear. It is important to stay calm, conduct thorough research, and acquire knowledge to keep you informed and prepared. Do you know that you are well informed than many travel agents who present themselves as an expert? Yes, I know what I'm saying. It is true. So many of these travel agents lack the knowledge. They are just posting themselves as an expert that they do not even have the knowledge of how to procure or apply for a visa application. You should be worried when an agent requests a large sum amount as a deposit or asks you to pay for a visa fee and balance up a huge amount when the visa becomes available. Agents know that once you commit to a deposit, you are in their trap and have just begun a journey of no return. Sadly, agents will create a profile with a brand new email address to make the visa application. Still, the client won't be given access to the profile, which in many cases, the information provided in the application are false and fictitious. A tiny percentage of such visa application get approved, while some get rejected with a band. Here is the dangerous part. Applicants whose visa got approved will travel and got stuck at the point of entry when the border officer asked them information regarding to their application. Unfortunately, some of this traveler doesn't know the information that had been submitted in the application by the travel agent. Sadly, some of these travel agents filled in the visa application on behalf of the traveler as a nurse or a banker, in some cases a managing director of a corporate organization, without the applicant knowing this information that was filled in their visa application. Such a traveler, without the knowledge of the information filled in their visa application, they risk their visa being revoked by the border officer and will be sent back to their country. How to protect yourself? Unfortunately, some people don't like the lengthy verification process, but you must investigate if you don't want to lose your money. Recognizing red flags, unprofessional communication or lack of response by the travel agent. The agent is using personal email to communicate with you. That's a red flag. Unrealistically low prices that seem too good to be true. Pressure tactics to book immediately to commit a deposit for them to start the visa application process. Verify credentials. Check for official certifications and licenses. Look for membership in reputable organizations like Asta or IATA. Do your research. Read reviews on platforms like TripAdvisor, Google, and Yelp. Search for testimonials on social media and travel forums about this agent. Trust your instinct. If something feels off, don't hesitate to walk away. Take your time to make informed decisions. Don't rush into anything. You must demand and verify the agent's business name with the Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria. Then you should request documents and verify appropriate licenses from the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation and other regulatory bodies. This verification process is crucial for your safety and to avoid potential fraud. Sporting fake promises. It would help if you started suspecting when an agent promised to secure you a US visitor visa because they have an insider in the US Embassy who would facilitate it. The same promise goes for getting a Canadian tourist visa or LMIA work visa in Canada. How was it possible to collaborate with a visa officer in the embassy? Why do you think any visa officer would compromise his or her career for a peanut? Those officers are well trained, paid good wages, and cannot get involved in any shady dealings. Trust me, they will not. When you fall for these kind of scams, you will lose all your savings, including that funds you got from a family and friends, and risk the embassy handing you a 10-year ban. Remember, most embassies share data which impact your future visa application to that country or any other country that they share data with. For those of you who had engaged a travel agent to apply for Canada visa application and you don't have login to your profile, my advice to you, if you get your visa approved before you traveled or even before you get your visa, I would advise you to do requests for a GCMS note. And what is a GCMS note? A GCMS note refers to the note prepared by immigration officers in the Global Case Management System, a software used by the government of Canada to process applications. Requesting GCMS notes does not affect your application in any way. GCMS notes can be requested from the IRCC Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. What GCMS notes will do for you is, in the event of visa rejection, it will give you, because again, don't forget, the travel agent will still not give you the login details to that profile. So therefore, you are in a limbo, you are lost. Now, you don't have knowledge of the information that was filled in that visa application, and you'll be stuck because you can't move forward. If tomorrow your circumstances change or improved and you want to apply proper by yourself to visit Canada, you would give a conflicting information because you know what, the travel agent had filled in a different thing about you and you don't have the knowledge. So what GCMS note will do will bring everything in detail. The reason for refusal or approval, you will see it in the note. The information that the agent had filled on your behalf, you will see it. And that would help and prepare you for the next line of action. Now, moving forward, understand your right. Some agents don't care about your destiny or reputation because they have none. Yes, they don't have reputation and they don't care about you. So, why should you go to them? You control your Japa journey and should get involved in your visa application. To not just leave it to the visa agent or travel agent to handle for you, because Most times when you even provide documents and information that you want for the visa application, can I shock you? A lot of them would just dump your documents, your information, your bank statement, and they're just going to come up with different information, different from who you are, what you do, because they feel that your chances of getting visa approval is higher by them, falsifying document for you. It's sad, but that's the reality. I know a lot of you watching me had found themselves in this situation, but I believe this video would help somebody from falling victim. Remember, you are in control of your Japa journey. To protect yourself, thoroughly research any travel agent before making any commitment. Stay informed, vigilant, and proactive to avoid falling victim to fraud on your path to a better life abroad. Conclusion. Key points to remember. Caution with deposit. Be wary of large deposit requests. They may indicate a scam. Red flags. Watch for unprofessional communication, personal emails, low prices, and pressure tactics. Verify credentials. Check the agent's business name and licenses with relevant authorities. Research thoroughly. Read reviews and testimonials to confirm legitimacy. Trust your instinct. If something feels off, walk away. Beware of false promises. Insider connections at consulates or embassies are often scams. I invite you to share your experiences and ask questions in the comment sections to foster a community of support and awareness.